At 3:07 a.m., my phone vibrated with the kind of persistence that doesn't belong to spam calls or accidental dials. It buzzed once, twice, then kept ringing, insistent, sharp, slicing through the darkness of my Toronto apartment like a blade. The first thing I felt wasn't fear, not even confusion, just cold. A deep, creeping cold that settles in your bones when you're seconds away from hearing something that will change your life in a way you can never undo. I blinked toward the screen, vision blurry. Unknown number, but something in my chest tightened. I answered anyway. A shaky male voice cut through the silence. Is this Adrian?" My grip tightened around the phone. "Yes. Who is this?" A painful pause stretched thin. Then, I don't know how to say this. "My wife. She's with someone named Lena. Your wife. Right now. In my house." I shot upright. "What? Who the hell is this? What are you talking about?" "My name is Kareem," he said, words tumbling out fast, uneven. "My wife just confessed. She told me she's with someone named Lena right now. Lena, your wife." My heart stuttered violently. "You're lying." "I wish I was." The silence that followed wasn't silence at all. It screamed. Lena's side of the bed was cold. She had told me she was at a late-night team meeting. At 3 a.m.? And like an idiot, I believed her. I always believed her. But believing suddenly felt like stupidity wearing trust as a mask. I drove without thinking, without breathing, without existing fully, just moving. Toronto was empty that night. Streetlights painting ghostly orange patterns across wet pavement as I sped through red lights and sharp corners. My mind replayed every moment from the past few months. Her fading smiles, her tired excuses, her sudden distance, her phone face down, her cold goodnight kisses.
Little things I dismissed. Little things that now screamed loud enough to drown out my heartbeat. By the time I reached the address Kareem texted, my hands were shaking so violently I dropped the keys twice. A small, neat house stood ahead. Lights off. Curtains drawn. Quiet in all the wrong ways. Before I could knock, the door cracked open. A woman stood there, eyes red, face pale, shoulders trembling like she'd been crying for hours. "You must be Adrian," she whispered. I swallowed the knot in my throat. "Where is she?" She stepped aside. Inside, the air felt heavy, thick with the aftermath of truth. The kind of truth that settles like smoke after a fire. Visible or not, it chokes you all the same. On the couch sat Lena, and a man I assumed was Kareem. They weren't touching. They weren't speaking. They looked like criminals awaiting conviction. Lena's eyes met mine. "Adrian, don't!" My voice cracked, raw. "Then talk! What is this?" She stood slowly. "It's not what you think." "Then explain," I snapped. Her mouth opened, closed, opened again. Nothing. Kareem exhaled shakily. "My wife, Nadine, found out about them. She confronted Lena. They panicked and came here because they didn't know where else to go." I stared, disbelief boiling. What does that even mean? Finally, Lena spoke. Her voice broke in half. "I made a mistake." "A mistake?" The word burned like acid. "You don't accidentally fall into another man's house at 3 a.m. Her eyes filled.
It wasn't physical. It was emotional. A bitter laugh escaped me. Oh, emotional. That makes it so much better. I didn't plan for it, she whispered. Stop. I cut her off, each word a blade. Just stop. The silence that followed felt suffocating. Nadine stood near the kitchen doorway, arms wrapped around herself, looking just as shattered as I felt. 4 strangers, 1 shared wound. Finally, I asked the question tearing through me. How long? Lena shut her eyes like the truth physically hurt. 2 months. My vision blurred. 2 months. 2 months of lies, disguised as late meetings. 2 months of me kissing her goodnight while she drifted farther away. 2 months of me loving someone who was no longer mine. I'm sorry, she whispered, a useless apology. You should have talked to me, I said quietly. You owed me that. I was scared. I didn't know how to explain what I was feeling. I didn't want to hurt you. You hurt me more by hiding. We left separately. No shouting, no dramatic fight, just emptiness. I drove home with the windows down, letting the November cold slap my face in hopes it would numb something, anything. But some pains cling to bone. Back home, the silence felt different, heavier, like betrayal had soaked into the walls. When Lena returned around noon, she sat on the far end of the couch. Adrian, I want to explain. Explaining won't fix it. But you deserve honesty now. So I let her speak. She told me she didn't cheat because she stopped loving me. She cheated because she stopped loving herself. Because she lost herself in trying to be perfect. Because someone finally expected nothing from her. And that felt comforting. Wrong, but comforting. You were supposed to talk to me. I know. Silence stretched until it hurt. I need time, I said finally. I need space. Her breath hitched. Are you ending this? I don't know. But deep down, we both knew. Relationships don't shatter in a single moment. They crack slowly, and betrayal is simply the final blow. That night, staring at the ceiling until sunrise painted the room gray, one truth stayed with me. Trust is built slowly, destroyed instantly, and rebuilt rarely. What happened at 3 a.m. didn't just expose betrayal. It exposed everything we ignored, everything we pretended not to see, everything we didn't want to feel. And now, the only thing left is truth. Raw, ugly, unavoidable. A truth that will shape whatever comes next, together or apart.